references in my new book.
The doors kept opening.
Trust your instincts.
Go for it.
This is crazy, isn't it?
You said you're ready?
I'm ready, brother.
All right, 13 questions. Number 1. There's a lot of things on your wall back there. What's the most special thing to you?
Oh, this cosmic scene thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love the cosmos. I love space. I think space is a very, very spiritual thing, and I love to connect with it. In fact, my husband bought that for me for this show.
Yeah?
Really?
To have this background. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I love the cosmos.
Yeah. All right. Besides
Because
holy water.
When I have cosmos around me, I feel a connection to God. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Besides holy water on chalk, is there anything else you can combine with chalk to be powerful?
Florida water.
Okay.
Blessed Florida water. And dip your chalk in it, take your chalk out, let it dry. But bless you Florida water, baby. Bless you Florida water.
What is your opinion on Ed and Lorraine Warren?
I think they're legit. I think a lot of people think that they're full of crap. I think Ed and Lorraine Warren are legitimate. I think they were good at what they did. Did they make some mistakes and get over their head? Yes. That happens to all of us. They ran into situations that were beyond and above them, but they stayed the course. Yes, I think Ed and Lorraine Warren are, or I should say, were legitimate and credible people, and I respect them to this day.
Very good. Side note, I agree. All right, number 4. When you go to help someone, how do you start to tell if you're dealing with just a regular spirit or maybe something demonic or inhuman?
Well, my intuition tells me.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel the environment. I like to do a pre-interview and ask the people what they're experiencing. But I can tell if I'm in a place where there's a demon. I can sense demonic presence. It's really that simple for me. Yeah.
What's the scariest thing that you feel comfortable sharing that you've had happen to you, in your experience in the field?
I had a lady who was extremely possessed, and she was speaking Latin. And she did not know Latin. She was speaking Latin, and she was speaking Aramaic. She was actually in one of those metal folding chairs, and she levitated 5 to 6 inches off the ground, and the chair slammed back down. And when it did, this horrible guttural male growl came out of her body. Then she started to spit up what appeared to be glass and bits and pieces of wire. And
wow.
Then here's the thing. We looked for those items. We couldn't find them. It was as if they just dematerialized.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there something you can have at your home to help protect your family from anything demonic?
Absolutely. A couple things, and I'll tell you what that is. A blessed Saint Benedict crucifix and a blessed Saint Benedict medal.
I have one of those too.
You said a crucifix and
a blessed Saint Benedict crucifix that's been blessed by a priest, and a blessed Saint Benedict metal that's also been blessed by a priest.
I have one. I have a blessed crucifix of Saint Benedict crucifix hanging in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And you can always keep a vial of holy water. And from time to time, once a month, once a week, sprinkle it around a little bit in your house. That'll keep you clear.
Sorry, Brian. I have to add one more thing. What if they're not Catholic?
Doesn't matter. I mean, they can still use it. It doesn't matter. God doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, and now, if they're not Catholic and they don't want to use that method, then obviously there are other methods they can use. And I'll give you a magical method that they can use. They can use iron railroad spikes in the four corners of their house or in the four corners of their property. They can hammer them down, and they can anoint them with blessed olive oil. And those iron railroad spikes will keep evil spirits from intruding into their home.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. I was just writing stuff down. But I'm just going to go back and just reread all this. This is such good stuff. What's the most impactful piece of jewelry someone can wear?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Yeah, what's the most impactful piece of jewelry someone can wear?
Okay, well, for me, it is the Pentacle of Solomon, the Tetragrammaton. But for others, I swear by the Immaculate Medal with the Virgin Mary, also blessed. Because let me tell you something, bro. Demons fear the Virgin Mary more than they fear anything, because she was a simple woman who was blessed by the grace of God. And demons find her power to be demeaning.
Mm-hmm.
They fear her more than anything. When you say the Hail Mary, they fear her more than anything. Doing the sign of the cross, in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, that makes spirits flee. But the miraculous medal, the miraculous medal, that does it.
I had to keep writing this stuff down. For, say, like a paranormal investigator, what's something they can bring with them on investigations to keep them safe?
Holy water in your pocket next to your heart.
Okay. I like that.
And also, again, a blessed crucifix. Not a cross. A blessed crucifix with Christ on it. Holy water in your pocket next to your heart, and a blessed crucifix.
Okay. So before you specifically go out into the field, what's your favorite meal before you go? Like, say you're going to go help someone.
Mm-hmm. I try to fast. I try to fast.
Mm-hmm.
And before I go out and do anything, I try to go and receive the Eucharist. I go to Mass.
Very good. Okay.
And if I can't go to Mass because I am a priest, it's a little taboo in some Catholic circles, but I can celebrate the Mass on my own.
Mm-hmm.
But I do try to fast.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of colors in terms of candles, lots of different color candles.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most impactful one, do you think?
White. White is purity. White is purity. White and blue.
White and blue.
White and blue. White for purity and holiness, blue for peace and holiness, and black for banishing evil spirits. But white and blue.
Very good. What's your favorite gem or rock?
I like quartz crystal because it's very universal. You can imbue it with prayer, with intention, anything. It's like a vessel.
Mm-hmm. And what's your opinion on psychics?
Psychics are real. My mother is very psychic. I'm psychic too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, absolutely.
And this is number 13. It's the last one. For a quote-unquote normal person, what's something they can learn to help them in their everyday life?
The Lord's Prayer in Latin. The Lord's Prayer in Latin, because demons hate Latin. Now they will use it on a possessed person as a way of mocking. The Lord's Prayer in Latin.
Okay. Well, all right, my friend. That was a little into the abyss section there, and boy,
I like that.
Yeah,
That was
and
fun.
it usually goes a lot faster, but I'm literally just typing up everything you write, or you know everything. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. You can see the full podcast by searching on Facebook, Our Paranormal Podcast, all brought to you by RU Media. This paranormal adventure that we're all on, it connects us. This is our paranormal community. This is Our Paranormal Podcast with your host, Sean Gilmore.
He's worked in the paranormal field for 10 years.
He was featured on the TV show Paranormal Survivor that airs on Travel Channel.
His passion is creating para-unity.
With your host, Brian Mursall.
He's worked in the paranormal field for 7 years.
He leads his own paranormal team.
He wants to help people start their paranormal adventure or grow their existing one. This is Our Paranormal Adventure. This is Our Paranormal Community. This is Our Paranormal Podcast.
It's about supporting. It's about making para-unity a real thing, because we all need to support each other within our community, and that's what the show has always been about.